People used to see me on your pages, city people, and I was happy doing it, and I'm still happy doing it. And viewers, please, you must know this. I was the chairman and launcher of City People in 1996 at Dr. Sheye Kennedy's parents' home, Felele. And here we are today. See, it has grown into a mighty oak with the television online service. So here we are. Plan your life, pray to God, and work hard towards it, and be contented. Don't run after too many things. Just check, ask yourself privately, or if you know people can tell you, pastors and imams, or those who can say, ask yourself, ask God, who am I? What's my mission? What's my strength? What's my weakness? Once you can deduce that, that's why everybody thinks politics is the only, and I ask them, service to your people. So you cannot establish a vocational center for your people, a small scale industry for your people, must go into politics. And I know everybody will agree with this, at least in Nigeria, if not all over the world. 80% of politicians are jobbers, political jobbers, because you see the way they jump vote. Once their party loses, or they are not given the expected slot, that's of rep, senate, assembly, councillor, then they will say, I decamp. And you are decamping, and you are going to another party which philosophy and idea you are always against, and overnight you have become an advocate and a disciple. Search your conscience. What most people run after is the glamour, convoy, front page, news, television, radio, all everybody standing up. That's not it. It takes a lot of brain, guts, and discipline to make a mark. Look at our fathers. OLOYE, my entry to journalism was and still is deliberate and planned. My dear late father, Papa Abraham Oladosho Alabi, alias Right Time, was a junior staff to the formidable chairman of Daily Times Group, Alhaji Babatunde Jose, when they were both transferred from Lagos to Ibadan. When Alhaji Jose was transferred back to Lagos and Chief Laban Omowale Name took over, my father would come home with a copy of Daily Times. So growing up, I was reading Daily Times. Then I got to know he was working with Daily Times. Then Mr. Name, Chief Name, sold his official car to my father, LA9. That was the registration number. So it became my father's first vehicle to start his own transport business. But then I'd grown to focus, little child. So by the time I got into secondary school, my late uncle, Papa Wahab Akonji Ajibola Elias Sr., he was a policeman. I was his favorite nephew. I would go and buy this copy of Daily Times. I would read it before him, and we would discuss. So when I entered secondary school, I started taking correspondence courses in Form 3 at African Church Grammar School from Wolseley Hall, London. I even wrote to the Sketch Publishing Company Limited because I thought they were operating the British system, whereby even if you have 2 PhD, you are going to do apprenticeship in the newspaper house. But Sketch replied me formally that they don't run British system. I should make a good grade in WASC, apply, and they will take me. The rest is history. It's history, all tailored, deliberate, and I thank God. Journalism has taken me far beyond my dreams. Far. It's a great, and I always say this, journalism is the trade of jack of all trades and master of all. Master of all. A great profession.
And how did you transit, sir, from journalism to PR?
Thank you. I started first with Onimboje Press Limited. I am grateful. I remain grateful for life to the chairman, Papa G.O. Onimboje, because I had applied to Onimboje Press, sequel to the advertisement for cashier, clerical, something, cashier, accounts clerk. and I was very poor in mathematics. Till today, I don't know what I've done for mathematics. I didn't snatch his wife. I didn't take his land. We are not friends. Me and mathematics, we have never been friends. But I wanted to enter Onibonje Press. Even if Onibonje Press was not a newspaper industry, being a press, publishing educational books, it will give me an insight into what is called press and printing. I came first in the exam, but my mathematics was very weak. Baba Onibonje said that because he called out those who are successful. And he told the rest of us, thank you for your interest in my company. Next time when we want to employ, if you are still interested, come. We were about to depart. He just said, hey, wait. Who among you is Mr. LEKAN ALABI? I said, step here, and I step here. He said, you came first in the test, written and oral, but your mathematics is very weak. Nevertheless, we are going to appoint you as the first editorial assistant of this company. Till now, it's still a miracle. What I was after was what you have given me on the platter of gold. So I started from there to sketch to school in England, back to sketch, and television house Ibadan, from there to television service of Oyo State, from there to government house as press secretary to Chief Bolagi, retired General Kokola, retired Brigadier General Uluni, and the late Brigadier Oresonya. It was from the government service that the late General Oresonya instituted my going to Odua Investment Company Limited, because while I was press secretary, Odua Investment Company Limited were using the office of the press secretary to the governor, because they didn't have a PRO, they didn't have anything, PR or press. So one day we were preparing for the Odua governor's meeting. Then General Kokola asked me, and General Oresoya asked, how much does Odua pay you for these services? I said, it's pro bono. They couldn't believe it. So later I sent for the Secretary of Government and others, and they said, Odua, they are not paying him a kobo. So it was then, I didn't know, he didn't tell me. It was General Oresoya who now approached the then military governor of Ondo State, retired Admiral Bode George, and the late military governor of Ogun State, Rear Admiral Mohammed Lawal, who is also late. I think he must have told them, Odua does not have a PRM. My press secretary, even before me, is the one servicing Odua press relations and all that. Lo and behold, at one of the board meetings, I just heard LEKAN ALABI has been appointed the first public affairs manager of Odua Investment Company Limited. That was it. Magic again. Magic. So that's how I crossed from press secretary, journalist and all that to Odua Investment Company Limited as the first public affairs manager. And I retired as the first general manager, corporate affairs of the group.
But sir, at any point in time, how come you were not interested in going into politics?
As we are speaking now, politics is running in my vein. Why? My paternal grandmother, Mama Asma'u Odunola Alabi of Ekene Ajengbe clan, was the woman leader of NCNC under Adego Kadelabu in this town in the 1950s. I grew up seeing women in our compound. At about age 7, Mama was taking me to campaigns and the home of her leader, Adego Kadelabu, Penkele Mercy, at Okeluokun. So you can see that. Then, being a journalist, you cover politicians, you cover manifesto campaigns and all that. 2. Now, working with Bola Ige, the Kekero, while he was governor of Old Oyo State, and his interests now is dead. May his soul continue to rest in peace. You will not believe this. Chief Bola Ige nominated me in 1992 as commissioner in Governor Kolapo Ishola cabinet. I didn't apply. He didn't tell me. It was after that he called me to his house in Bodija and he told me this. I nominated you for commissionership. But everybody says you qualify eminently, but for 3 reasons, they will not take you. Reason 1, You are not a card-carrying member of the Social Democratic Party. 2, you did not contribute a kobo to financial clinic of SDP. 3, you have never attended any SDP rally or campaign. I was looking at Chibolagi innocently. I am not seeking for any political post, but he said, no, don't say that. Go and plan your life. You told me you will be in Odua for 5 years. You remember? I said, yes, sir. He said, now go and plan your life. Whether you like it or not, you are coming to politics. He said this publicly, severally. I was dodging him. Until one day, in the open, he just said, you are coming to politics. I've nominated you for House of Rep. I prostrated. Thank you, sir. Please, sir, let me go and consult with my family. He was looking at me like this because people were lying for Bolage to step on all the political office holders in SDP, or is it now AD, in Yoruba land, were nominated by Bolage. Because it was he who wrote the manifesto, the constitution. So they were asking me, look, this man likes you. Are you related? I said, no. I said, don't let it turn into a trade. People are lying for him to climb over them. He's always mentioning you. Oh, my boy, Lekan, Akogun is very good, and all that. So, I approached some people, and they said, God has sent him to you. Better follow him. So, I went to him one day. I said, sir, I am ready. He said, you are ready? I said, good luck. Now we are ready. So, we are preparing. We will be preparing for 2003. I said, I'm ready, sir. Lo and behold, I was woken up midnight or early in the morning of Sunday, December 23, 2001 with a telephone call. There was no landline then, no GSM. Telephone call. I said, hello, yes, good morning. I said, yeah, are you there? Yes. Who is this, please? Early in the morning, I said, they've killed your boss. Which Oga? I said, Oga Meloni, and he dropped. Oga Meloni. Radio, and lo and behold, he had been assassinated. So that's where my boss has stopped. That's, oh, so you kill yourselves, politicians. If you don't kill yourself, you ruin your reputation, you lie, you steal. No. When is this God's time? My father's nickname is Right Time. And it's in my star, we are coming. Because when we left Government House, September 30, 1983, with that famous war press conference by Chief Bolage, because the following day, the incoming governor, Dr. OLOYE of MPN, would take over. The last statement of Chief Ige to we, his personal staff, was, we shall return. Yes, sir. So we are looking, whenever we met our boss, Ambassador Yemi Farumbi, my colleagues, we say, we shall return. And we are thinking, we shall return. Lo and behold, I returned. Thank you. December 31, 1983, the military struck. Idi Agbon and Buhari overthrew civilian government from federal to state, local government level. Dr. OLOYE of MPN, Oyo State, and like his colleagues, thrown out of office. The military now took over. On January 7, 1984, the then Lieutenant Colonel Oladayo Okpokwuola was appointed military governor for old Oyo State, that is the president of Oyo and Osun. Today, he's a retired major general and a lawyer to boot, besides being a printer. February, he appointed me as press secretary. And I've said this, and I always say it, he's the seventh wonder of the world. By the time General Okpokwuola was appointing me as press secretary, my boss, Chief Bolage, was already in Lagos facing a military tribunal under the Buhari Diagbon government, UPN governors, remember? Yeah. And they were being sentenced to 88 years in jail, 90 years in jail. Yet, a military governor of that same federal military government, was appointing the press secretary of Bolage. A press secretary. I'm not from Ogbomoso. We are not related. So that's why I always tell people there is destiny. Destiny. I returned. So I went to greet him on his release. And what he said first was, Lekan, what did I tell you? We shall return. Now you have returned. Time. He returned. You remember he returned as minister? Dr. Farumbi returned as chairman. Dapo Adenola returned and ended up as GM, Daily Times Group. We shall return.
What are the lessons, sir, that life has taught you at 17?
Thank you. As I said at the beginning, when you are the older you become, the wiser, the lesser you let many things go. Yorùbá máa sọ àgbà máa ń gba nǹkan lọ́wọ́ èèyàn wọ́n tó bá dẹ̀ ti ń dàgbà wàá máa yógun jà. I can now reflect and see not only mine, other people's lives, and just thank God, because we didn't give God money. He didn't take it. Ó kàn ní èmi yóò ṣàánú fún àwọn tèmi yóò ṣàánú fún. So I am lucky to be among his beloved, like millions all over the world. So what we need to do is just to reflect, give advice, let people see us act what we preach, because I hate pretensions. You cannot be telling me not to walk on the grass, and you are walking on the grass. Do and practice what you say. So one has mellowed down. Also, with this, and you reflect, and then you use your points to also look forward, and you add 2 and 2 together, and it's going to make 4. If you follow your destiny and what you have been told, and you are so clean in character, spirit, and action, nobody can stop your destiny. So just sitting, waking up every day, thanking God, going to bed, thanking God, it's just expectation that God, I am waiting, Baba. Waiting for what? Your promise now, like a good boy or a good girl. The father says, I'm going to give you a gift. All you need to do is just to do like this. Don't trouble the Baba. Do good in your exams, character, home course. One day, you just be surprised. You just say, go to the store, go and get me a spanner. And you get to the store. Bicycle, brand new, which you have been asking for. And you run to him, Baba, is that my bicycle? He said, is there a bicycle there? He said, yes, sir, there's one. He said, it's yours. So, just sit down and just waiting for God. Baba, jet it as on your Abi sheep. Our Rolls Royce. That's what life has taught us. To be grateful for what we have done, because a responsible man all over the world, particularly in Yoruba culture, responsible man must give good training to his children, take care of his family, his wives, nuclear and extended family, society. You are not God, and you are not Mr. Atlas. If you think you can satisfy everybody in this world, just do the best you can. Your conscience, do the best. Then don't run after too much material possessions, because once you have a home, you can feed yourself, you can travel, you dress well, you do charity. Why are you competing? So here we are, just like that. That's the policy. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Inte winko.